We're right back into coding here. We got to figure this out. I want to be able to get this working tonight. I got my mug. Have you tried turning it off and on again? I watched my son's video today. He did a nice job. The only thing, when the rain stopped, it was really much easier to be able to enjoy it. Once the rain stopped, that's when I was able to fully enjoy it. So we're going to go in and look at the script here. And where is this? Got to reload. What we're doing is we're working on some coding. A wild Ross appears. Is it really there? Oh, catch. We'll see. I don't think it's really going to be there. Monica, you can only catch Pokemon in live channels. I don't even think I'm live right now. That's the nerve. The nerve. Let me see something. Can I run a quick 1-minute ad break? Then I can disable the pre-rolled ads. That'll work. Why the ad is running? I think if you're a follower, you won't have any ads like that anyway. That's fine. Maybe follower? No. Subscriber? I don't know how it works. I think yes, maybe subscriber. Not worried about that. What I'm worried about is getting into my code here, the one more bot. And on this Oz, we were working on the game manager. That's what we need to work on, the game manager. And I got to be careful with the keyboard, because one mistake, like a Control C, the wrong Control key or something, I'm gonna mess up. I need a light underneath here because my keyboard is not lit. But the F key and the J key, you can both feel them working, so that's fine. And I want to run one more bot. One more bot. Here it is. It should work. Get him connected. So the manager, don't destroy and load this game object. I want this to be available on every scene. Start is called before the first frame update. Get a component. Fires a new chat message. So with all this, I go now to my scene. I have this scene game over. The game over scene, I really don't want anything on. I think that's going to be the key for that. See if tag loads. BioNeCode is now live streaming software and game development. C# Unity beginner, creating chat games with help from stream, learning to save and load chatter via JSON files. Yeah, that's where we almost are. We are almost there today. Let's close this Twitch IRC file. I don't want that to get messed up. I do want to do, though, is I want to see, this little Bailey's Irish Cream is a gift from my perhaps future son-in-law. Who knows? We will have to see. Time will tell. Time will tell about that. We've got to go into our one more bot. Look at this game over scene. I moved Twitch IRC into the game over scene. Probably. Maybe the game over scene should not be game over. Maybe that should just be my main. And Oz is the game manager, like they were saying earlier. I think I like that idea. Let's put this in awake. I do like that. Because Oz sounds like the perfect place for this. I'm going to copy that. Although the manager I did have some fun thinking about the manager. We're going to close that though. We're not going to use the manager for it. We're going to use this Oz, which has the select game script in it already. And we're going to load that do not destroy on load. I think that will be in the void awake. Don't destroy and load this game object. That should help. Tag, slot machine, high, low, and high card. And yeah, so this should work. Let me see. Let me save this. All right. Public void, new message, chatter message. And if it's join now, chatter message is join. Latest chatter equals chatter. You want to have this join. Join. So if chatter, if has a parenthesis, if chatter message equal, if it equals join, it equals join, exclamation join. What do we want to do? If chatter message equal join, this is what we want to do. We want to check. I got to put it in, like this is pseudocode. I want to check to see if the user has a save file. If so, load their info. That's basically what I want to do. Check to see if the user has a save file. If so, load their info. Then when they leave a game, it needs to update a save file. How do you know, like, how often would it end or not end the save file? I mean, that's a challenge in itself, determining if you're loading it at the right time or whatever. I hope everyone's doing well. We're working on this one more bot. Where is my OBS? Everything seems to be running good. I got that working. And yeah. Let's see here. Let's get a joke real quick. A joke. Have you heard about the film Constipation? You probably haven't because it's not out yet. All right. Not a good joke. Right. Not a terrible joke, though. We're back to our script here. If the chatter message equal join, check to see if the user has a save file. If so, okay, so what? I want to have a method for this. Method. And I think we're going to need that method from, let me load it up. I think it should be in here. File, not select game. Open recent file, not the manager, save chatter info. This would be the one. This is, I want to execute this script, this method. This is the method I want to execute if it says join. So I would need to get this component, I guess, save chatter info. And where do I have save chatter info in here? Is it on the Twitch IRC doesn't have it. The main camera doesn't have it. Twitch IRC does not have it. Oz doesn't have it. Oz has the latest chatter though. It shows the latest chatter. I want it in that game over scene. I feel like I want it in the game over scene. It's not avatar creator, card game, chat movement, gambler data, save chatter. I feel like I want save chatter. A wild Hitmonchan appears. Catch it using exclamation poke catch. Winners revealed in 90 seconds. All right, we'll try that. And the save chatter. I need to be able to pull it in Oz. Oz now has save chatter info. Is latest chatter and chatter info the same? No. No, okay. Index out of range. Index was outside the bounds of the array. I'm not sure what array that is, where I have that from. The select game is public class select game. This is the game manager now. Right. Select game. Don't destroy and load this game object. Void start. Latest chatter. If chatter message equals exclamation join. Now I don't like songs with lyrics when I'm trying to program. It really throws me off. So I've got to take care of that. I definitely can't listen to music at the same time I'm trying to program. Taking that over. Latest chatter equals chatter. Where do I even use latest chatter in here? Put chatter, latest chatter. Latest chatter equals chatter. Chatter message. I don't think I'm using it. Chatter, chatter, latest chatter equals chatter. Where is latest chatter? Latest. I don't do anything with latest chatter. Really don't. Not yet. Not yet, anyway. I save chatter info. We want to be able to save the chatter info. Public void new message chatter chatter. Latest chatter equal chatter. Okay. Chatter message equal join. If this said latest chatter, would this be the same thing? See something. If latest chatter. Not the same thing, is it? It's not. It's like, seems like something's missing. Want it when they leave a game, a save in the file. Check to see if the user has a save file. If so, load their info. If chatter message equals join, I wanted to do this method, and the method is going to be called save chatter info. So I want to call a method save chatter info. It sees the class save chatter info. But it's not there. It's not that component. How do I run this save chatter info? I'm going to run it. Save chatter info. How do you run a method? How do you run a method in another script? C#. Calling function from other scripts. How would you go about calling a function from one script from another? Example, script get. Okay, my object get component, my script, my function. My object get component, my script, my function. Script name equal game object, script name, screen name, do something. The type of namespace script name can be found you're missing. Okay. Okay, game object, get component. That the script name. Yes, the script name is save chatter info. Private save chatter info is script name. Why save chatter info underscore save chatter info. I think maybe this might be the way to do it. And then void new message chatter if chatter equals join. Let's set this underscore save chatter info equals get component script name, and the script name is save chatter info. Why class save chatter info? And then I think I can just do underscore save chatter info. Right? No, that's not working. What am I doing wrong there? Why is that not it? Save chatter info equals the game object get component save chatter info. Hey, Kagetsky, are you here to solve all my problems? Did you not notice? It's missing. I would not notice this. You think that's all it is? And then this. No, after the, if chatter message equals under the exclamation join, save chatter info equal game object get component save chatter info, and then this one doesn't get that. No. Yes, I have another problem. What I want to do is when the chatter types in exclamation join, I want to run this other script, which is right here. Save chatter info does not exist. Private save chatter info underscore save chatter info. If it's public, does it exist? That's a variable, not a function. Okay. Var save chatter info equal game object get component save chatter info. Save chatter info. Method name expected. Method name expected. Here's the method. All right, so here we have this object called Oz. On Oz, we have the save chatter info script. On Oz. Well, it exists, it just doesn't know where it is. Oh, I see what you mean. I'm calling a function. Yes, it's not the whole, yeah, it's a class. Yes, I see what you mean. I'm calling a class. I mean, I'm trying to call a class. Yes. Well, I just learned something, Yugetsky. I appreciate that. Yep. Yep. It makes sense now. Like it really does. In this select game, if the person says join, yeah. So if they're saying join, I still want to do these things. If chatter message equals join, check to see if the user has a save file. If so, load their info. So I still want to do this. And why var? It's not JavaScript. I wasn't really thinking too much about that piece. But...
Dad!
Oh yeah, come here.
Water?
No, there's water bottles, I think, in the garage.
Happy wanted hot chocolate.
Okay. You can.
Yeah,
you can't use that because there's no water in it. You have to heat up the water and make it the other way. I'll get some tomorrow.
You have a Keurig machine?
All right. Latest chatter equal chatter. Okay, I think I know what I need to do. I got to regroup for a second. I definitely have to regroup. If the chatter message equals join, I want to check to see if the user has a save file. If so, load their info. So let's pull this stuff in here. Serialized field public chatter info equal the new chatter info. We want to use this. I could just put this. I want all this information to be saved. It's kind of like you were similar. Like my idea is what you were doing with your game you're working on, where you had armor and those different types of things. So it's sort of like that, but not exactly. Sort of like it, but not exactly. Yeah, I see the system serialized. Serialized field public chatter info equal new chatter info. This chatter info is right here. Public has chatter info with those things.
Excuse me? Dad.
Yeah.
Excuse me, I don't mean to interrupt, but me and Matt want to use the Keurig machine.
Okay.
I asked Mom, and Mom's like, "Can Dad help?" And I'm like, "Well, just stream."
There's water. You need water bottles.
No, I want to clean it out. It's like dusty and stuff.
So why are you asking me for help?
I don't know how to do that.
Yes, I see it. The system serializer. All right. Let's get this game on the road. Let's knock these out. Right? Right? We're just going to win this game real quick. We got to stop over here and then kill the stream elements. And then we have the winner. I will say it's easy to win this because of the lag. You don't want to... The lag is what causes that to happen. All right. All right, so here we are. We have the select game. If the chatter messages join, I want to check to see if the user has a save file. If so, load their info. When they leave a game, you need to leave. I need to learn Game Creator 2 now. You keep jumping around. You keep jumping around, Kagetsky. So load their file. Okay. One episode per week. Oh, so you're actually like watching video tutorials and stuff. Okay. Save into JSON. Public void save into JSON. If it goes to this function, it's going to be able to look in that class and get the information. So the function for load, I think I need to call this load. See how this is called save into JSON? I want this to be load from JSON. Again, I want to find load. Load from JSON. Okay, that would be better. Load from JSON. All right, so this time I think now we can go to this script we were working on and do the load from JSON. I think that's the key. It's called load from JSON. So in my select game, if it says join, if chatter message equals join, and I don't want it to end if it does this join. I want it to carry on. I had this var. If chatter make it to load from JSON. And this doesn't have it. It doesn't know it. So it's get object. It's called save chatter info. And then load from JSON is the script. Game object get component, saved, and then it's load from JSON. Maybe load from JSON is in here. Maybe I didn't save this. Maybe it needs to be saved so it recompiles. Class save chatter info. Load from JSON. That is a method in there. Void public. Load from JSON. Is that it? Void public load from JSON. Method must have a return type. Character created, time spent, 15 seconds. I don't spend 15 seconds on anything. It always takes longer than that. Void. Load from Jason. Void. Load from Jason. Public void. Load from Jason. That's what I want. And somebody programmed that game creator. Are you using your Valheim-like game with Game Creator? Is that what you're planning on doing next? I want to go into my script right here. I want to go into this script. Yeah, we'll use Game Creator for my game. Are you abandoning everything you did in Unity? Oh, they work together? Game Creator and Unity, they work together? Oh, okay. It's part of Unity. Game object, get component, save chatter info, load from JSON. So what am I doing wrong here? I want to execute this method. Game object, get component. It sees it, save chatter info. Load from JSON. The load from JSON doesn't, let me see what all enter will show me. All enter. Select game, load from JSON. Select game, load from JSON. Select game, load from JSON. The parameter is not right. If the chatter message equals join, load from JSON is in this script. Load from JSON. It's right in this script, save chatter info. If chatter message equals join, game object get component, save chatter info, load from JSON. Maybe it's like this. That's not it either. Game object get component, save chatter info, load from JSON. All right, let's get a joke. Why is Peter Pan always flying? Because he never lands. All right, let's play a game of tag. If you're interested, and you just have to type join, and you'll be there. That being said, stay there. Game object get component. I might have to Google this because it's not coming to me right now. Script name, game object get component, script name. Script name, do something. All right, let's look at this. Bear. Equal game object, game component, save chatter info. Then.
Hey, Dad.
Yeah?
It's still not, like, I shut the lid and it's saying it's not ready yet. It's been a while.
All right. Hang on 1 second.
And it usually makes a noise.
You have the power on?
Yes.
Keep getting called away, but I am back. We'll try to figure this out now. Let me end this game. I gotta go just down. Down will... No, up. Down. There it is. And then game over. Alright, that resolved that. Alright. We'll go back to another game of tag. So all you need to do, but let's go back there. If chatter message equals join, game object, get component, save chatter, load from JSON. Scripting game. Script name. And then load from JSON. There. That would be good. If chatter message equals join, script name equal load from JSON. But we have to save. If chatter message equals join, script name load from JSON. So I have to check if the file exists too. Join. Wait a minute. So the person types join. If the file exists, it loads it. If the file doesn't exist, if the file exists, load it. If it doesn't exist, create it. All right, so this is like an if it's join, if the chatter message is join, it's going to do this. All right, the file exists, load it. If it doesn't, create it. Script name, save. I have to have it before this. We need this up here. Script name, save into JSON. So that, if the file exists, load it. If it doesn't exist, create it. So how do I... Let me look at the save in the JSON file. Is that where it's checking it? Save into JSON, string temp name, string chatter file equal JSON utility, the chatter info. I need to like see it in the game. In the game. All right, let's save it and see what happens with me testing it. Let me go into here. See what happens with me testing it. I'm going to go. I got to close one more bot. One more bot has to get closed. We no longer have one more bot running. We're going to go into our Unity and hit play. All compilers errors have to be fixed. All right. Zero errors. Let's save it. Zero errors, zero errors. Select game. Save chatter info from JSON is inaccessible due to its protection level. Save chatter info load from JSON. So load for JSON has to be public. It says it's public, save into JSON. Public class, public void. So it didn't work. I'm trying to be able to get Like when a new chatter joins the game, I want it to load their previous info if they have a file. If they don't have a file, I want it to start one for them. And now it's telling me that it can't do it because of some kind of error. Let's look at it. Let's look at it again. Let me look at the message. It's got a compiler error. Maybe that will help. Assets, scripts, game, error, save chatter info, load from JSON is inaccessible due to its protection level. Save chatter info, load from JSON is inaccessible due to its protection level. Okay, so public, it's a public class. And then it says save into JSON. Why is that not? I'm not sure. Why would it be not eligible? Bureau of 16 message. Private member chat info slots plays. Make field read only. You think because it has some private fields? Let me make them all public. I'm going to make them all public and just see if they're all public. They're all public. Maybe this will work. They're all public. Maybe it will work. I don't know if it will work, but we're going to just try to see. Everything is public. I'm wondering if because it's not all public, it's interfering. Public class, system serializable. Chatter info equal JSON utility from JSON chatter info chatter file. We'd update load from JSON. Not sure. Let's see, we're going to save though. File save all. That should save each of the ones that are open. And then we'll go back here and we'll try to play it again. Reloading the scripts. Naming rule violation. These words must begin with uppercase characters. Select game. Right, the good news is it looks like it compiled. Let me see something. Cool. And now let me see, let me stop the game and see if it's under %app data. So we want to go into local low and then Clembots. We're looking to see if there's any JSON saved. Chatbot players, JSON file. Ooh. What is this player? Monopath. Probably all kinds of Chatbot players JSON file. Let's edit with Notepad+. Chips 102, tags play, slot plays 0, high-low plays, favorite song, favorite game, favorite system. But here's the problem. The Chatbot players JSON files. Why is he called Chatbot player? Something happened there. Let's leave that file. Let's leave that file available for me to go into. So we do know we're getting closer. Let's go look at that script where it gives it the name. If the chatter message equals join, save into JSON. So then save into JSON is right here. Save into JSON, string temp name. String chatter file to JSON is chatter info. All right. The chatter name. Public string chatter name. And then where does chatter name go? Chatter info, chatter name. That's where that's coming from. So chatter name's got to get the latest chatter. Does this have latest chatter? Save into JSON doesn't have it. Doesn't get the latest chatter. But if when it was called, I could send that. I could send the chatter name user ID in. I think I could. Right here. When it selects the game, save into JSON, it could send script name save into JSON. It could send chatter dot. A wild marrow appears. Catch it using exclamation. I thought this would have user ID. User ID. Save into JSON, and it's going to send in chatter tags user ID. So then we have to go back into JSON. Let's try to catch this wild marrow. We're going to try it with the Ultra Ball. Poke catch Ultra Ball. Load from JSON. It's not going to return anything. It's just going to accept something. And it's going to take a string. String ID. ID name. Okay, so then ID name. This chatter info dot chatter name plus JSON. I don't want it to be that. I want it to be ID name. I want it to be the ID name. And I don't need chatter name here anymore. I think I can get, and look at that, Marrow was called by Bionic Toothpick, okay. I have 4 errors right now. Let's see what the errors are. Unnecessary assignment of value to chatter info. Yes. Let's find where chatter info is then. Chatter info equal JSON utility from JSON chatter info chatter file. Wait a second. String chatter file, chatter info the JSON utility from JSON chatter info chatter file. Why is that? Naming rule violation. These words must be with uppercase letters. Class. Select game. Okay. And that means somewhere else, like where I have select game, I got to change that in one more bot, I bet you. Project, select game, rename, select game like that. And then is it on Oz? Yep, they corrected it there. Okay. All right, let's go back into our script and see what errors we still have. 04. No overload method for method save into JSON takes 1 argument. No overload for method save into JSON takes 1 argument. Save into JSON. I went. Oh, save into JSON. That's load from JSON. Save into JSON is also going to be string ID name. It's also going to be string ID name, like that. String ID name, and then this is just going to be ID name. ID name. 3 errors still. There is no argument given that corresponds to required formal parameter ID name of save into JSON. String ID name. Save into JSON string ID name. Void on application quit. On the exit of the program, I want to try saving the value. Save into JSON string ID name. I don't think I'm giving save into JSON string ID name. Oh, I see. I'm not going to do it from here. Unnecessary assignment of value into chatter info. Save it. 2 errors. 2 errors. There's a serialized for public chatter with a new chatter info. Not sure what is going on there. It says here, serialized field attribute is invalid or redundant for property or field chatter info. Public chatter info equal new chatter info. Use new. Use new equal new. This. Okay. 2 errors. Unnecessary assignment of value chatter info. Chatter info for JSON from JSON chatter info chatter file. This is where it's going to load it, isn't it? Chatbot players plus the ID name plus JSON string chatter file equal the system out chatter info equal JSON from JSON chatter info chatter file. I think so. I think I need that. 2 errors. Unnecessary of a value to chatter file. String chatter file equals system IO file, read all the text, application persistent data, plus the chatbot players, plus the ID name, plus JSON. Unnecessary sum of a value, 2 errors. Serialized field, public chatter info equal new. Public void save in the JSON string temp name. The variable temp name is declared but never used. Why does this serialized field give me an error? And then, why does it give you an error there? Sure. We're going to save it. Let's go back here. Now there's 4 errors. The name chatter info does not exist in the current context. Okay, because it's not a serialized field there. Serialized field public chatter info equals new. It's proving more difficult than I thought, but I'm close. I feel like I'm close. Audio income capture. Ugh. Load from JSON. Calling these in another script. One error. Serialized attribute. Let me see something. Avoid unnecessary value assignments in your code. Serialized field attribute does not work on properties and are not necessary for public fields. Okay. 930. One error. Unnecessary assignment of value to chatter file. All right, let me look for the string chatter file equals system.io read all text application persistent string chatter file with JSON utility to JSON chatter info. Two messages. Unnecessary assignments of a value to chatter file. Avoid unnecessary. What line is that? Line 47. String chatter file. String chatter file. I'm not sure where this problem is. Unnecessary value to chatter file. Avoid unnecessary value assignments in your code. Chatter info equal JSON utility. I think I need this. Chatter info, chatter file. From JSON chatter info. Public class chatter info. Here's the chatter info. There's our public class chatter info. We're not doing this load anymore. Not loading. Nothing on update. 0 of 1 error. Unnecessary assignment of a value to chatter info. Public class chatter info with a capital. String chatter file. Public void save into JSON. String chatter file equal JSON utility to JSON chatter info. From JSON chatter info. Chatter file. From JSON. Chatter info equal JSON utility from JSON. Could it just be the chatter file? Could it just be the chatter file we want? From JSON. Show potential fixes. IntelliCode suggestion. Chatter info JSON utility from JSON. There is no argument given that corresponds to the required formal parameter ID name of save chatter info from JSON string. Serialized field attribute is invalid or redundant for property or field chatter info. One error. Unnecessary of a value to chatter file. String chatter file. Why is that? Why would that be? Would that be unnecessary? String chatter file. Chatter file. String chatter file. I'm not understanding why it's saying it's unnecessary. Use discard. Simplify members using system. Suppress or configure. Use implicit type. Use discard. A wild Remoraid appears. Catch it using exclamation poke catch. Try to catch it, but this is really confusing me here. String chatter file equals system.io file read all text application local variable string chatter file. And the error, why is there an error? Unnecessary assignment of a value to chatter file. You remove unnecessary value assignment. The rule flags unnecessary value assignments. For example, integer v equals compute, v compute. V is never read, so assignment to v is unnecessary. We see something. If I do debug log chatter file, is this going to take away the error because now it's used? There is no argument given that corresponds to the required formal parameter ID name of save chatter info load from JSON string. There is no argument given that corresponds debug log ID name. That fix it. There is no argument given that corresponds to the required formal parameter ID name of save chatter info.load from JSON string. Load from JSON. String data. String chatter file equal system.io file read all text application persistent data path chatbot players plus the ID name plus the ending .json. String chatter file. Debug log chatter file. Okay, so it never does the load from JSON. Look for load from JSON. It never does. Never does the load. I think that's the problem. Load from JSON Unity method. I think this is the issue. Let's see if it's using JSON and Unity to save and load game data. String save file application plus game data. Does it exist? File else. This could mean working with game data. If the file exists, save the file. You gotta see where load is. Load. Working with the file. Read all text, write all text. Where are the files? File exists, save file. File exists, else file. This should mean it was deleted. String save file. Save file, application, persistent data path, game data, JSON. If the file exists, save the file. Void write file. Where's the read? Here it is, read. Does the file exist? If file exists, save file. String file, work with JSON, write all text. But read file. The read, does it read it? I think that's the issue. It's never reading the text file. It's never reading it. We're gonna have to figure this out at some point, but right now we're not there. I'm trying to read it, but it's just not there. Well, thanks for your help, everyone. I hope everyone has a great evening. I'm gonna have to stop now, and I'll figure it out. Just not tonight. That's not tonight.